What's going on, everyone? Oh, let's see if my mic's even plugged in. There we go. It is. Nice. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the live stream. Guys, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Props Madness is okay. Hopefully it's fixed. Okay, it seems to be like it's moving. Okay, good. I was using Props Madness a little bit ago and was kind of lagging really badly, and I hope that that's not going to be the case because kind of need it and kind of reliant on it, to be honest. But yeah. Anyways, guys, so I guess there's a couple games that started. We're not going to go over those, of course. And yeah, so today will be the Watchalong, Miami and Chicago, Houston and Atlanta. Those are some games that have some pretty significant injury news that we can check out for sure. It will definitely help to maybe wait and see some of the lineups for sure. But yeah, even like the Nuggets game, I think that there's some interesting angles. So yeah, there's a lot of games that we can still go over, and should be a decent slate. I'm gonna quick go to the chats, and we're gonna in like a minute or two, we're gonna start on Heat versus Bulls. I'm gonna quick go to the chat and just see what's going on here. Let's get it. What's up from Michigan? Oh, shout out Michigan. Love to hear it. Let's get this bread. Yes, sir. Get the brooms ready. Let's hope, dude. Let's hope. W. Schroeder lean. I know. Of course it was a lean. I know. Did you play? I hope you played it at least. I hope people played it. Good CLV. I hope that you played it, man, because I didn't play it. And the Miles Bridges lean. What happened with it? Oh, yeah. Actually, I do want to recircle that first. Damn, bro? Why did I? Oh, and now it's like lagging. Yeah. So Miles Bridges got a point of CLV. Damn. So yeah, looks like I should just be playing my leans, huh? Looks like I'm talking about those leans, like I got some crazy conviction behind it. So yeah, looks like Bridges got a little bit of CLV. Grant Williams did get ruled out, so I think that's interesting. I was hoping that he was going to stay at 25.5 or go down a little bit. Looks like that's definitely not going to be the case, though. But no, hell yeah, we'll take it. Genuinely, currently best player in the league. He's a dog, bro. I tried fading his boards last game, and it did not go good. Yeah, I believe Jalen Smith is out and Giddey or something. No, Jalen Smith's in, but Giddey's out. Okay, and Quentin Grimes is out, but yeah, that's it. Middle part tie. Yeah, dude, you got to switch it up a little bit. Sometimes I gotta grow up and stop rocking the messy bangs, but I got a big ass forehead, so that's why I got it pulled down right here. It's because I got a big ass forehead. I don't want y'all seeing that shit. Evening, what's going on, Shoto? How we doing? Let's go for it. Yes, sir. What's up, fellas? Let's cook. Let's see. Modest to the moon. I always play your leans. Yeah. I probably should be playing them too. Volume is king. So I see we got a couple questions coming in, guys. We're going to start on, like I said, the Heat Bulls. I'm going to give my breakdown first and do my digging because I've been kind of putting up with a lot of like bullshit like for the last couple hours. Moving in a month, which is going to be a pain in the ass. Cap cut. I've been trying to, if you guys have watched my YouTube videos, the quality of them is dog shit because CapCut is like not registering my pro for whatever reason. So I'm trying to get that fixed and couldn't get it fixed, of course. So yeah, last couple hours, I'm kind of pissed off right now, to be honest, because I've spent like the last couple hours trying to like fix shit and I have not been able to fix shit, which sucks. But yeah, so all that to say, I have not gotten to this game, but I know Josh Giddey's out and Trey Jones is out too, I believe. If we go to, let's quick go to my site real quick. Go to the Bulls, and I want to play around with this for a little bit. So no Trey Jones and Josh Giddey is actually pretty interesting. I'm wondering how the assists are kind of panning out. And Kobe White, big assist guy with those guys out, which is interesting. I will say it is a back-to-back for Kobe. I do wonder if he might have some slight minute restriction or something. But guys, the assist looks pretty good. 32 minutes last game. He came back on. He's been back for a minute now, to be honest, dude. Looks like he's been back since January 5th, or when did he even get hurt, dude? I don't even remember, to be honest. Seems like he's played a lot of games in a row, though. I know he hasn't played a back-to-back in a little bit. He got hurt against the Wolves and didn't really miss too much time. So Kobe White should maybe actually be fine for 30 minutes, honestly. And let me quick, because Kobe White, the funnels liked Kobe White a lot today. So 19 points, 6.4 assists, 4 rebounds. What is that rebounds at? 3.5. What's the RA at? 9.5 or plus money. Okay. I know I played this the other day. 9.5 though actually makes a lot of sense because yeah, there hasn't been a single game without Jones and Giddey this year. He is at 10.4. So it looks like the edge is probably though. I mean, this is plus money, which is definitely good. Looks like that 5.5 assists might be a decent edge for sure. I mean, what is Kobe when he like plays minutes anyways? Like Kobe with like, I don't know, 27 plus minutes. 9 out of 21, which isn't great. So let's go to the Heat match. Heat play super fast, which is good. Let me quick go here and just see where they've been ranking over the last 10 games. Okay. And also, I probably shouldn't be so hyper focused on Kobe here. Okay, Heat are like middle of the pack, but they give up a ton of points. They're kind of a switch heavy team, so honestly, it's probably not the best assist matchup for him. But like PA might be a little bit interesting, honestly. What is this at? 25.5. What do I have it at? 25.5. Wow. That's always funny. Anyways, guys, let's just quick go on. And I think this is like the best tool, the best aspect of the tool is like if you're looking for stuff, guys. Like a lot of people are going to have assist boost. Looks like Kevin Huerter in the second unit, low key, might be a dime in the rock. So that might be something niche, right? I always recommend, guys, when you filter player out first. Honestly, this like chart is definitely like you need it because it's per 36 minutes, but I don't really ever like use it for much to be honest with you. I always like to use the comparisons. So it looks like Kevin Huerter is someone who could be decently interesting here because he might have like a really low assist line. Oh, geez, dude, 3.5. Does he get that? I mean, what the hell? Let's see. Without Giddey and without Zach Collins, I guess, and like with Kobe, let's see. 29 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. What the hell happened there? 19 minutes, 24, 20 minutes, averaging 22. Okay, I mean, Bulls stuff's tough to project. Let's just do like Kevin Huerter for 22. No Trey Jones though, right? No Trey Jones. Let's do like him for like 23 minutes. Yeah, puts him at 3.5 assists on the dot. 4.2 rebounds though, weirdly enough. I mean, what's 8.7 points? Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm just looking through this stuff. I know you guys are probably spamming her out with questions, and I do appreciate that. But I just want to quick go over this quick. Okay, let me quick see what you guys got. Someone said modest to the moon. Fontecchio, PRA, and Larson points. I feel like a good looks. Yeah, I have not looked into the Heat whatsoever, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to comment on that because I just don't know. And I kind of want to like look at Bull stuff right now. I played Peyton Watson and Hardaway. Oh, dude, I like that a lot, honestly. Modest 15 plus. Yeah, modest. Yeah, we should look into modest for sure. And honestly, I don't think Trey Jones off the court matters for modest. I think Giddey probably just does. Yeah, we could quick go to Modest Buzelis. Games though, Giddey, he's averaging 29.5 minutes, 30 median. Played 13 games without him too, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, I think like Modest, and I like to do this on Props Madness actually. Let's quick go to Buzelis and then see without Giddey. Let's do without Giddey, with Kobe, with Vooch, with Dosumu, with Huerter, with Smith, with Okoro. And see, okay, so his minutes kind of went down a little bit from there. It looks like he played 30, played 27, played 32, had a weird 19-minute game, which is in the range of outcomes for sure. I would still think without Trey Jones, guys, I would think that he's probably around like 29 minutes for Modest. 16 points on the dot without Giddey. It's probably fairly priced. The matchup I think is fine. Heat are definitely good for high usage guys. So like Kobe White guys, if you guys are into Kobe White, I'm not going to talk you guys off Kobe whatsoever. Vucevic, I don't love Vooch here. Let's see. Actually, I think they are pretty bad against centers. Yeah, PR. Okay. Let's see how Vooch fares. I guess let's pivot off the assist column and let's go to over 2 points. Looks like Giddey doesn't really affect. Like Io, maybe. Io has a pretty big point difference. I mean, we could quick check out Io. What is he at? 13.5. It seems. But Io might actually be pretty tapped into some good minutes because Trey Jones would affect Io's minutes too, and there's no Trey Jones. So if you do Giddey with White, oh yeah, dude, Io might be pretty freaking good. And no Trey Jones, guys. So hold up. Let me quick look at this. So let's do with Vucevic, with Buzelis, with Huerter, with Smith, and Okoro too, I guess. Io's at 26.6 minutes, but all those games were with Trey Jones too. I'd probably actually have Io for 28 minutes, I think. I think that's a fair projection for him. If you take Giddey, let's do Giddey and Trey Jones off the court, honestly, both of them. I think, yeah, Io's at 16.7 points, 4.6 assists, 3.2 rebounds. What is all this other stuff at? 3.5 assists and 2.5 rebounds. So all that seems a little bit low. He's at 7.8 RA. His RA is set at 6.5. PRA is at 21.5. Looks like there's some 20.5s out in market. And yeah, I'd probably have this. I think this is actually a really good matchup for Io too, with like the pace and stuff, because he's such a big transition guy. He's he's like such a fast paced guy. And honestly, maybe just his points. Like points is at 13.5. PA is at 18.5. I don't like that jump. What is that? That's a 5 assist jump. I'm probably out on that. PR is at 16.5, which makes sense. I don't hate IOPR guys, honestly, at 16.5. Let's see. I think that's like a slight edge, or maybe just 13.5 points. I think both of them look pretty good. 16.5, 13. Yeah, both of these seem pretty low, man. I got to be honest. So let's see. What's the best number? Is that the FanDuel number? Okay, but that's pretty widely available. So, and then FanDuel, DraftKings, no big profit X, and then PRs at. What would you guys go? PR or points? Do you think it really makes a difference? Or let's quick see. I like to do like one last thing here too, guys. So we can look at IO's usage. What is IO's usage at? It is plus 1.3%. IO's usage is going to be at 22.2% with those two guys off the court. And like the usage in these games, though, Giddy too, has probably been pretty damn good. Let's see here. 22%, so right on line with mine. So if we do IO with, let's do 18 to 26% usage. And then my minute projection was, let's see, 18 to 26% usage. Pretty big range, but we could do like 19 to 25. Let's do 18 to 26 first. Okay, 18 to 26% usage. And then if you do with the minutes, right, we have them at 29. We could do like 25 to 32, I think that's fair. Yeah, and this looks really, I mean, dude, he's had 16 or more PR in every game. His points look pretty good. I'm probably going to go PR, honestly, dude. I think that this makes a little bit more sense. Well, but you need 3 rebounds. Probably just, damn, I'm probably just going to go points. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm going to quick decide between that. Did my mom just call me? Oh, no, that was a little bit back. Oh, no, this is literally the next question. So we were actually, honestly, I didn't even see that question. I literally just saw that. I literally saw that after I started looking into it. But yeah, guys, if you want to use like the on-off tool, like I said, the on-off tool is like perfect for scenarios like this. And then Props Madness, when you combine it with that, you can get some really good stuff. So big fan of that here. Okay, cool. And guys, by the way, we are 12 minutes in, and I always forget to ask this and stuff. But make sure to drop a like and sub to the channel if you do enjoy this type of content. It is greatly appreciated. It helps the algorithm out and stuff. And yeah, it's very appreciated for sure. Okay, and let me quick spend a little bit of time. I gotta go slow mode. Let's see. Okay. Okay, hold up, guys. I'm always doing, I always say this. I have no clue how to multitask, and let me just make sure this shit is not moved. Okay, nice. Yeah, dude, PR points is tough. I don't really know. Okay. Okay, yeah. So IO guys, let's see. That's yeah, but I think PR is probably the better look because honestly, dude, you got like, let me quick see. Yeah, I think points is the better look, dude, because at the end of the day, dude, like I don't know, asking IO how often does he even get like 4? I guess he does have a couple spike rebound games here and there and stuff. But yeah, I went with 13.5 points for IO officially, instead of PR. So yeah, like that a lot. Taking PR from Otis like that. They pulled Jared McCain threes off the market. What's up? I took a Cade under on points. Okay, I will get to that game in a little bit. Honestly, I think 23.5 is like a pretty damn low line for Cade, but yeah. Hey, what's up? How we doing, boys? Good stuff. I'm doing good. Look at Modest without Giddy. Yep. So Modest, I think we calculated Modest out, and he was at like right on line, honestly, with kind of where I thought it would be. So I think that there wasn't any like crazy edge there to be had. Let's see. Do you think MPJ for 5 rebounds is good? I mean, yeah, dude, that's a very low line for him. Vucevic over points. I think that's interesting. I think he can do some stuff from 2. I think that there's going to be a lot of switching going on here, and so he'll probably actually get switched off Bam a fair bit. I definitely think that Vucevic is in bed. I feel like we've like mentioned like every single over. Let's see. Okay, guys, we're on the Bulls Heat. So I'm seeing a ton of questions for other games. I'm just kind of skipping through those though because we're on Bulls Heat right now for your site. I like them. I like them under an elite paint. Yep, I agree. Bam, yes, I don't hate Bam threes actually. I think that Bam Vucevic matchup is definitely solid. He's been firing away from deep. Definitely had some good shot variance, except for the Portland game when your boy had a wager on him. But yeah, no, he's been shooting the ball good. Volume's been good. Vooch is definitely a solid 3-point matchup. He doesn't want to get out to the perimeter and contest Bam threes. So Chicago unders versus center threes. Over. Okay, yeah, Javari. We'll get. Oh, you said Nikola Vucevic 18. Jaime Jaquez. So, is there any news for the Heat that's significant? Is Norman Powell out? No, Norman Powell's in. So Jaime 10.5. What is it? 10 rebounds, 9.5 rebounds and assists. Yeah. So no Hero, no Mitchell. Yeah, it's been pretty good. You're playing against the Bulls. That's definitely a solid matchup for sure. If we do it with Wiggs, okay, we could just quick do this too. Go to my site and go to the Miami Heat, and let's take Mitchell and Hero off the court and see where he winds up at 2. What is those minutes been looking like for Jaime though? 30.6, 28, 36, 28, 26, 35. So yeah, probably 30 is a solid projection for him, I'd say. Jaime Jaquez Jr. 30 minutes, rebounds and assists is at 10.2. Bulls matchup is definitely slightly above average. I'd say. So yeah, I think I'd lean over on this for sure. I'd probably think it should be like 10.5. Io 3.5 rebounds. I think that's like fairly set, honestly, because we just kind of like spent a lot of time looking at that. Okay, let's move on to the next game for sure. I think that we spent enough time on this one. And this is a game, guys, I'm going to break this one down, or I'm going to do my own research. So if you guys want to, drop comments on this game, we'll get to them later. But I am going to spend some time myself because I know Jalen Johnson's out, and that's big. I will say, guys, and we're still waiting for Sengun news. Do we have any starting lineups that came in? Let's see. Colin Gillespie's a game time decision. Brandon Miller's playing. Nurkic is questionable. Lauri Markkanen's tank commander Lauri Markkanen. But yeah, so no, the Hawks is super interesting. I'm not going to take Rockets questions right now. I'm going to skip Rockets questions because it's pointless to go over them until we know if Sengun's going to play, and we're going to get that news very soon. So if you guys have Hawks questions, we can go over those. I'll do my Hawks breakdown. So honestly, you guys are probably going to be disappointed in this, but look, man, I looked into this is one thing I did check out. So there's a ton of guys out, bro, first of all. But guys, even when you just do Jalen and Onyeka out, I don't like messing around with these super small sample sizes. But then you're also mixing in the fact that CJ McCollum has honestly had really high usage since he got here, and he's new to the team. We just don't have enough sample size on this, in my opinion. Yeah, we take Trae Young out too. It's like with Jalen and Trae Young off, dude, we have CJ McCollum on because I think that's worth noting for sure. We just don't have a big sample size. Like Nikhil, this usage rate is going to be skewed with CJ McCollum playing, right? And yeah, it's just like you don't want to be really picking at stuff from a super small sample. So I'll answer some Hawks questions and try to break stuff down. I personally think that this is tough though, and until we have a starting lineup, I think it's even more tough. I will note too, guys, is in terms of players who are out, Asa Newell, and Koloko are guys who will probably play here, I would think. Assuming Koloko I think he was on a 10-day contract or something. But yeah, so I don't think Mo Gay's locked into some crazy big minutes either. Luke Kennard against this Rockets switch-heavy defense, I don't think I really like that either. So Dyson Daniels, guys, he's a little bit interesting, honestly. I remember without Jalen Johnson, he had a game. Okay, he only had 13 points. Never mind. What about assists? 7. Yeah, man, this is just tough, dude. Let's see. Without Jalen and without Trae, though. Okay. Potentials have been pretty good for Dyson for sure, but 6.5 against Houston. Do you like that? Points, looks like he doesn't really scale up his game a ton. And the thing is, with guys with Dyson, and one of those games was without Nikhil too, which is interesting. But if you go to like Nikhil, he's had 2 really good games. But at the same time, dude, it's like CJ McCollum's really been like impacting his usage. So it's kind of tough, man. I wonder if you guys have any thoughts on this one. Dyson Daniels points. Yeah, dude. I don't know if I like a 14.5 line, though, to be honest, man. Because even if you just do like, I think that Dyson's role, like CJ McCollum or not, is like going to stay the same, basically. If you just take Johnson and Trey off the court, Dyson he's only actually at 14 points per 36 minutes. Now, assuming that this game stays close, which I kind of think it does, to be honest. I don't really trust this Houston team to win by margin without like all their guys. I think Dyson is at like 36 minutes, to be honest. And if you just like look at that, you could also just go up. So Dyson's at 14 points, and the matchup I think is fine because they're probably going to ignore him to an extent. But yeah. Yeah, man, I think that Dyson stuff is fairly set. In fact, like I might even lean under like a little bit, to be honest. CJ threes and Mohamed Gay rebounds. CJ more than over threes. So CJ's tough, man. Like I guess we could quick go. It's gonna be a super baby sample size, but if you just do Jalen Johnson off the court, you have CJ McCollum, 31.5% usage rate, which is definitely really good. I mean, he's absolutely chucking, right? Absolutely chucking. I wonder if he comes off the bench. So CJ McCollum, I believe he's been closing anyways. So if you look at CJ, let's go to stats with Atlanta. 29 minutes, 28 minutes, 29. So minutes have been very consistent for him, which is nice. Probably have him without Jalen Johnson. It depends on if he starts or not. So like, yeah, dude, it really depends if he starts or not. I think if he starts, you'll probably get him with like 30, 34 minutes or so. The Hawks definitely will play their guys decent minutes. And if he comes off the bench, probably like 31 or 32, I would think. But yeah, like, so with the Hawks, I mean, like I said, this is like a super small sample size stuff. He is attempting, let's like split the median here and give CJ 32 minutes, I guess. So 32 minutes with Johnson off. On the Hawks, he is at only 6 threes attempted. I don't think that's great. And Houston's a terrible matchup for him. So I would actually lean under pretty heavily on this, man. But points is like a different story, right? And I know like the points aren't going to pop, guys, but like he's averaging 21.3 field goals attempted per 32 minutes with Jalen Johnson off. So if you do like a field goal attempt filter, right? And I do think it's a decent matchup for him to get shots up for sure as someone who's going to be pretty high usage. Not saying, and guys, this is also super, super small sample size stuff, and it's probably better to like gauge the usage actually. So 31.5% usage. Jeez, dude. Yeah, I guess we could go CJ with like 27 to 33% usage or something. I don't know. I mean, CJ guys might not be terrible. He's doing this all in 33 minutes too. So yeah, I mean, I think that like, let's see, give him like 27 to 34 minutes. Actually, dude, there's a world where he plays that though. I don't know. I think I lean over on CJ points. I don't think it's anything too crazy, and definitely, like I said, I want to wait for the starting lineup for sure. But yeah, CJ assists. Ooh, okay. So yeah, let's quick go to him with the Hawks. I have not been paying much attention to CJ McCollum. He's at 3.8 assists, and now you don't have Jalen Johnson. Dude, it's so juiced. Like, let's see what the numbers pop at here. And let's take, well, Trae Young doesn't matter for him. CJ McCollum. He's at 5.6 assists. So, I mean, that, like I said, very small sample size, terrible matchup. You're laying juice. I think he gets 4 assists, yeah. But I wouldn't personally play it. Damn, I didn't realize they raised it. Oh, Dyson Daniels, yeah. Jabari Smith rebounds. But yeah, at the same time, guys, to be honest, I might retract my Dyson statement because Dyson, I mean, I would not be shocked if they guard him with like a center dude or just like don't pay any mind to him. But also it's like there's no gravity really around Dyson to like make him do that. So maybe, and also I think they would maybe do that if like Onyeka was playing and then they didn't want Sengun to guard him or something. But yeah, Jabari Smith rebounds. So Jabari Smith was someone who I had a very strong lean on, and of course I didn't play it. And now I wonder if this is like a tweener line though. That might go down to like 13.5 if you don't get Alpi. So I mean, I don't really know what to do with this, man, because we don't know if Sengun's gonna play. I mean, that's obviously massive, right? Like, I will say, like, you're at 7.5 right here. I do think Smith down. Is Finney Smith out? down Finney-Smith, Eason, and Adams is probably going to be at 36 minutes, and that might even be lowballing it a little bit. So this is him with 33 to 39 minutes. Not exactly great. I guess we could quick like prep. We can quick go to Houston and like do a little bit of prep work if like we and see like what we want to look at if Sengun's ruled out. So if we do like Sengun and Adams both and Eason, I mean, this is probably going to be such a small sample size. But these are 3 really good rebounders, and you're going to get Clint Capella. Jabbar Smith will be at 8.2. So like, yeah, and also maybe we should take Eason out of here, but then that goes down. And I think no Eason actually definitely matters. So I mean, if you get no Sengun, it probably looks pretty good, right? And then if you don't, he's only at 7 per 36. So yeah, you're kind of like, I don't know. If you have some insider information that Alpe's going to be out, then yeah, I'd say I like it. But I would probably personally just wait and see for that injury report to come out. Reed Shepherd points ladder looks good. Usages assuming Alperen's out with it. Yeah, let's check that out. So let's take off. And honestly, guys, like Tari Eason, I guess we could take him off too, because he does. I mean, he's going to shoot the ball a lot, probably more than Josh Okogie is, and that's who's going to be on the court. So Eason and Sengun off the court. Let's see. Reed Shepherd's usage rate goes up 2%. His scoring goes up a little bit. I wonder if do we have like, and obviously like Sengun. Let's see if Sengun and Eason. I don't think there's really been many games with that. I mean, these guys, Reed Shepherd, let's see, the last game he played 26, and he played 15 before that, which is kind of concerning. His minutes have really not been great, but they are missing like a lot of guys here. I mean, how many minutes? 25, 20, 23, 37. Okay. I mean, I'd probably have Reed at like 25 minutes, I think, and that might be a little bit short, but 14.4 points with Sengun and Eason off, and obviously, guys, well, I'd probably have him for more minutes if Sengun's not playing. So, yeah, I mean, Reed, it's like kind of impossible to cap. I mean, yeah, if you want to take Sengun's in. There we go. So, yeah. Now we can circle back to that, but yeah, I played IO over 13.5 points. Kevin Wayne Durant. Bro's calling him his federal name. Yeah, so Kevin Durant rebounds, 6.5. Well, all these lines are going to move a little bit, so I'm probably just going to like chill. I'm probably just going to chill and do nothing for like a minute and then just like see where stuff ends up at, I guess. Because, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to quick wait for these lines to repopulate. But while we're waiting, guys, if you guys have not yet checked out my website, make sure to do so. It is a great resource with the on-off data, with the funnels tool. You can literally see a list of players with the best matchups based off of how frequently and where they're ranking and, and how much are showing up in this. So the Heat, Kobe White, the Heat have been giving up a ton of above the break threes. And Kobe leads the Bulls in percent of his shots from above the break threes taken, which is why he's showing up. Also, pull up frequency. He actually shoots off the bounce. No one else on the team really does. He are giving up a ton of pull ups. So Mike Conley, guys, it's Mike Conley. Obviously you got to be a little bit careful. People are showing up because of the OKC spot up matchup, and Mike Conley, he's just a spot up guy. So yeah, I mean that's kind of how it works. But you can go there. You can do the same thing for unders. It's a really good tool, man. It's straightbetting.com. It's available on desktop and mobile. I think it's better on desktop, just like every researching tool. But yeah, highly recommend you guys go check out straightbetting.com while you guys are there. Also, guys, I am going to quick shout out to Novig and ProfitX. Guys, reason why I am very keen on both Novig and ProfitX is because of just the fact that they don't limit you, first of all. So if I have the option to make a play on Novig or ProfitX early in the morning, I'm always going to take it on Novig. They also just have really good lines because it's peer-to-peer, right? So getting good numbers is very key to betting. Highly recommend getting on Novig. I'm sure we'll run into some lines that have best numbers on Novig and ProfitX later too, but highly recommend checking those out. Do have links down below to download them, and use code TYSB to get some purchase matches that they have going on there. Okay, guys, is this Rockets thing back up? So Sengun's in. Okay, I wonder just Caesars. Wow. DraftKings, guys. I mean, DraftKings has a very weird line at 16.5, while the rest of the market's at 18.5. I probably would recommend giving that a shout. And actually, well, this is what I'm talking about, guys, with Novig and ProfitX, right? You're seeing plus 124, plus 115, and then Caesars and MGM are minus 110. So it's that's what I mean by Novig and ProfitX having really good lines and stuff. And they can do so because they don't have much house big because it's peer-to-peer. Okay, so Alperen Sengun is officially in. I want to see if Jabari goes back down because I really liked Jabari this morning. I was kind of waiting for a better line. And honestly, dude, why is this at 22.5 now with him in? So I don't know why that's the case. But yeah, Kevin Durant, if that's actually going to stick, that's way too high. His assists are at 4.5. Huh. I mean, I'm waiting for FanDuel to populate these lines for sure. And also, do we have any starting lineups here? Okay, we do. Perfect. Okay, Heat are starting Yakachonis, Norm Powell, Pelle Larson, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo. The Rockets are starting Thompson, Okogie, Durant, Smith, and Sengun. Yeah, Josh Okogie, guys, I wonder what he's at. So he's at 6.5 points. Okay, so let's see. Without Finney Smith, without Adams, without Eason, with Sengun. Oh, well, no, with Sengun. Let's do that. And then with Durant. Okay, so he had a game. So I think this is like the one game where he started. So actually, this happened. This Pistons game happened. Let's go to Alperen Sengun stats. There we go. I wonder how like the minutes like panned out in this game versus the Detroit Pistons. Also, guys, one person who's pretty sneaky here is Clint Capella, right? So he played like no minutes last night, but with this being a back-to-back, it's also his return to Atlanta, right? I mean, he spent like a lot of time in Atlanta. Not saying that's like, Clint Capella revenge game, guys, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not exactly saying that, but I do want to see what a Clint Capella line pops out at. And it looks like we don't have any props here. Is there any like Capella stuff? Capella. Okay, let me refresh this real quick. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm sure we're going to get Clint Capella lines in a little bit, fellas. That's someone, I think they might be a little bit light on Sengun here, like honestly. And they were just going super try hard against the Spurs, right? So he's coming off of like a 9-minute game, 7-minute games, dude. Like honestly, I think that Clint might be playing decent minutes here. And so I wonder if we get a line, and it's going to be really low given that he played such crappy minutes last game. So that's something I'm actually keeping an eye out for personally. Okay, was there anything else that popped recently or no? Mo Gay to get 4 rebounds for minus 1,000, guys. Who's interested? Okay, so we do have so Amen Thompson's at 16.5 points, dude. 4.5 assists. What the hell? What the hell? Am I tripping or am I? What is this PA line, dude? 21.5. Oh my gosh, that's terrible in my opinion. Dude, what are we doing? Is this only at FanDuel? FanDuel DK Caesars? Okay. What's his PRA at? 29.5? That seems mad low too, dude. What is going on? Is that like actually the line? Because I like Thompson earlier today, guys. Honestly, like I liked him a lot at whatever his line was at. I mean, the Hawks are gonna have 0 rim protection. So if we do a PA, what is this at? Okay, it looks like I don't know what's going on, man. These books are just like populating stuff super quick. Aaron Holiday has a line. Okay, good old Aaron Holiday. Yeah. Lines are going to raise, yes, sir. Let's see. Daniel's assist. Daniel's assist is we went over that. No opinion. Do not bet those type of props personally, Larry. I'm thinking Jabari rebounds and an assist. I was like, what the hell do you mean by that? Yeah. Well, let's see. I think those are questions before the Sengun news broke. Let's see. Did Thompson fantasy? Yeah. No, interesting, dude. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna wait here for like a minute and just see like if this is actually like the line or not. I have no clue what's going on with the Thompson stuff though, because I like Thompson earlier at like a way worse number than this, dude. I think that this is a really low line. Thompson. Actually, and I want to wait for like Clint Capella to come out too. I actually do, and I don't know if we're gonna get a Clint line, but yeah. Let's see. Dyson now to hit a 3. Now Sengun's in. Oh yeah. Well. Maybe, dude. Like, here's the thing. Dylan. I think you'd be right for. I think you are like you're definitely right about Ime putting center on him. But I mean, is that really like necessary though? Because like they're starting Mo Gay, right? And I don't know. I think you could be right, dude. I think you could be right. I think that might be something you just like wait to see if you like and like live bet it or something. But yeah, no, you definitely might be right about Dyson. Honestly, and now this line's down to 13.5. Yeah, dude. I mean, the smart thing to do is just like wait and then live it, right? I would absolutely bet this pregame if Onyeka was playing, but it's just like without Onyeka playing, because he's like a legit stretch big, right? So without Onyeka playing, I do wonder if that would change or not. So, but yeah, I mean, I love the way you're thinking. I love the way you're thinking. Okay. Shingun. You liked Thompson at 18.5. I did too. But I also like Thompson at 18.5 because I thought there was a decent chance that what's his name was not gonna play Sengun. So I thought there was like built-in upside there, but yeah, I think that Thompson still, dude, like this is feeling pretty short, honestly, dude. I can't lie. What's this at FanDuel? 21 and minus 120. Jeez, dude. That's super low. Yeah, I don't know if let me quick check like Thompson. I mean, this just like looks. I mean, dude, he's been crushing this line, bro. I don't even know what's going on, bro. Is there something, guys? Is there something that I'm missing with Thompson or no? Like, seriously, because I feel like this was closing. Let's see. I feel like that was closing way different, bro. Let's see, DK or FD, DK and Novig. Yeah, I am too, dude. I actually just wonder if I'm missing something because it feels like super aggressive, honestly. Like bringing it down that much. So I don't know. Yeah, what's going on? Should just like bouncing around. I have no clue what's going on with this. Well, let's see. So yeah, I mean, I just played that, dude. I mean, dude, here's the thing. Like, yeah, I just ripped that. I mean, this line's crazy low. Even with like Sengun, I mean, with Sengun and Durant, I guess, and then like so 72.2% of games, but he's so clearly trending in like the right direction. I mean, he's averaging 23.6 PA. I mean, dude, the Hawks have no rim protection. Like, and they play super fast. I mean, they allow a ton of points in the paint, play fast, allow a lot of assists. I mean, this is definitely like a solid matchup, dude. I mean, if you do like teams that like are like not in the bottom 10 of points in the paint, not in the bottom 10 of like assists allowed or something, like what does this get you? 83% of games, dude. Yeah. This is a great look, I think, honestly. And Thompson just went down to minus 120 at FanDuel too. Oh, and then it just bumped. Yeah. Thompson. Yep, I just played that. Yeah, great for Amen. Yeah, insider info. I don't know, man. Let's see. What do people say? Jalen Johnson over, dude. Jalen Johnson ain't playing. It's 23.5 at 3 CGs, dude. Yeah. What am I missing? So yeah, because Sengun got ruled in. I don't know, man. I seriously don't know. I think that's like a terrible line, man. I think it's like a brutal line. So yeah. I mean, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Let's see. Insider info, illness. Yeah, maybe, dude. I wasn't over. It wasn't over. Yep. Great for Eamon. Makes no sense. I agree. I don't know what's going on. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I think that's a pretty good look. Let's move on to like a different game, I guess. Well, did we get a Hawk starting lineup? Okay, Daniels, Nikhil, Kispert, Krejci, and Koloko. Okay. So wow. Ooh. I'm probably just gonna stay off this. This Hawks prop stuff, man. Let a game play out with CJ. I think that's probably the way to do it. I got to make another one. Amen over 16.5. Yeah, I mean 16.5 points is totally good too, dude. And yeah, 16.5. Yeah, no, 16 and if you guys want to play 16.5, I mean, that's totally fine too. Okay, cool. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I played Amen. Yep, I played that there. Got to make another one. Let's see, Kispert. Yeah, Kispert. All right, let's move on to the next game. So we got that Eamon Thompson one in, which is cool. Okay, Charlotte at Dallas. Oh yeah, and this is a good game too because who got ruled out for them? I mean, let's see. Brandon Williams is playing, right? Yep. Brandon Williams is playing. Hey buddy. What's up? Who else is out for these guys? It's okay. No, Davis. So it's Davis. Oh, Najee Marshall's out, bro. That's actually really important. So yeah, let's go over to Dallas, man. This is pretty interesting. Let's go over to the site. Dallas Mavs. Let's see. We got Najee Marshall out. Brandon Williams is in, but Davis is out. That's probably about it for who's significant. I'm really surprised that Daniel Gafford's playing, bro. Really, really surprised, dude. I think that Daniel Gafford might play like really crappy minutes. I mean, he just played 21 minutes. Now it's a back-to-back. I was pretty sold that Gafford was absolutely not going to play, honestly, man. Yeah, coming off the ankle injury that he missed a little bit of time with. I mean, I guess he's playing. I don't know. I think I like an under. I mean, dude, honestly, they've been like really tough against centers too, dude. Like, I think that like he's probably 22 is probably a ceiling, and I could see like a 14-minute game in there. I mean, this is tough, guys. This is tough. Let's just like look at some other stuff. So Najee and Davis are both off the court. Let's see who gets the good usage increases. Oh, and one person too that is always one person you guys should always be taking off the court too is D'Lo, because D'Lo is out of the rotation and he was obviously very high usage. So looks like Coop flag is looking pretty good. I really like Coop. So Coop's at okay. This is where I have him at per 32 minutes, guys. Is he still at 5.5 rebounds by chance? He is. Okay. Guys, I kind of really like Coop's rebounds. The Hornets are like a really good rebounding team for whatever reason. But I kind of like Coop's rebounds, man. I think that they're pretty low at 5.5, 19.5 points. Is PR still at? Oh wow, dude, what the hell? What math is that? Oh, it's 6 rebounds. Okay, yeah. 25.5 PR. What is this at? 27.7. Okay, so it's Jaden Hardy who gets a lot, who gets a big usage bump, I guess. Caleb Martin, I guess, dude. Let's see. Is there like any assist bumps? Ryan Nembhard. That actually makes sense. He's probably going to be some. He's not going to be available though because he's not on a standard contract. I'm pretty sure. So it's Gafford who gets points. Cooper flag. I don't really see Gafford just has crazy like field goal percentage boost, and so does Coop. Yeah. What about PJ? His PJ sees a little bit. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is weird. Do you guys have any Mavs thoughts? Mavs Hornets thoughts? Did anyone see Diabate play? Yeah, dude. I know, dude. I should have played Diabate. Like, damn. Eamon went on better. Would you rather a 6'2" True Adam or Endworld? Who the hell is True Adam? Like Brandon over 20.5 points. Yeah, let's see. Brandon's been playing so good, dude. Like I like that too, man. I like that too. Mavs are a good matchup for him, I think. I really liked Miles Bridges. I wish his lines didn't get bumped so much, but I really liked Miles Bridges earlier. Do you guys have any like Mavs? So Christie's points. Oh, geez, I just closed the chat. There we go. Thoughts on Christie points? 14.5. Let's go down here. So Max Christie's been playing. Max Christie's such a weird guy to bet on, dude. I feel like he'll be like he did the same shit last year, right? Where he was like hooping, he was doing amazing, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, then he just stops being aggressive. Like it's so weird if you do him with Cooper flag without a Davis. I mean, let's do without Najee. It hasn't been any games. Let's go back over here with Marshall, Davis, and Russell all off. Matt, what has Max Christie been playing for Mins? He has been playing like 35, 36, 35, 34. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay. That's pretty good. He played 32 there. I'd probably put him at like, good old 33 for Max Christie. Where's Max Christie? Max Christie, 33 minutes. Yeah, 13.5 points. I don't know. He's a weird guy because he definitely gets into rhythms where he's like playing really good ball and then he just like disappears and then he's unaggressive. So yeah, I think that Christie's a little bit strange. I probably wouldn't take it personally. Dude, that's it. I actually like Dwight Powell stuff too, bro. I thought for sure we were gonna get no. Oh, dude, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Dude, these lines are way too high. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think Dwight Powell plays a lot. Like, honestly, I think that you probably, get him for what did he play last game? He played 27, 24. Let's do like with Gafford, we can even do. Where's Gaff? There you are, Gaff. 27, 24. Dude, yeah, I mean, I'd probably have him for like 22 to like 28 or so because I don't like the spot for Gafford's minutes. Oh geez, what am I doing? 20. Let's just do 22 to 28, I guess, for Dwight. Yeah, dude, you're getting plus 135. Like, yeah, dude. I mean, I endorse it, honestly. Let's just do Dwight Powell on the year too and see what his assists are looking like for like 20, 24, 25 minutes or so. Dwight Powell, let's give him like 25. Yeah, 1.8, dude. Yeah, I agree completely. This should not be like plus 135. It should be like minus 135 probably. So I actually like that. You did flag PR. I like that a lot, John. I was torn on that this morning. You guys buy into the Khan and Coop rookie of the year narrative where like, you think they're going to be a little bit more aggressive here? Wonder if you guys are buying into that. Have you thought Bam's threes? I like Bam's threes. Yes. Bam's assists, I do not have an opinion on, but I think threes are pretty good. I like both, man. I really do. I don't think he's going to play much at all. Like, I think that this is a Gafford spot where he plays maybe like 18 minutes. And I could be wrong, dude. I've been like botching the hell out of these like center minute projections recently with like Jalen Smith and Jonas. But yeah, I mean, I'd lean under on Gafford for sure. He's only at 12.4 PR. And this is actually like a pretty bad matchup for them too, to be honest with you. Like the Hornets have been playing really good defense. Their centers kind of locked down the paint with Musa and Kalkbrenner healthy and stuff. So really good at rebounders too. Really good at boxing out. So yeah, if you guys want to take Gaff unders, I would not talk you off of it. If he's coming off the bench and it stays at 13.5, which to be fair probably isn't going to be the case. Yeah, I like Gaff unders for sure. Oh, nice, dude. With 3 fouls, only started the second quarter, bro. You got to be shitting me. Klay Thompson, Killer Klay. Yeah, so Klay. Yeah, I think Klay. Yeah. Klay's tough. Only played 14 minutes last game. Yes, no, Najee Marshall. So maybe like you probably goes back to like that 20-minute mark. I mean, I'd probably have Klay for like 22 minutes here or so without Najee. 22 Klay. If you take Davis off, you take Najee off. We could do that. See where he's at with that. 12.8 points. Hornets are a good defense though, so I'd lean over at 10.5 too, dude. Oh yeah, 10.5. I think that's a pretty halfway decent look. Musa. Yeah, Musa. It's a good matchup. Really good matchup, obviously. I think Musa, like I said, if this game is close, which it probably should be, like he's probably going to play 26 to 34 minutes. And yeah, the hit rate doesn't exactly look amazing, but let's go to the Charlotte Hornets and do Musa per 30 minutes. That's definitely where I would have him at here. He's at 10.3 on the dot. Definitely a good matchup. Hit rate isn't great. Yeah, I think I wouldn't take the under. That's for sure. That's what I'll say about that. I wouldn't take the under. Caleb Martin rebounds and assists. Yeah, dude, that might be a little bit sneaky, right? Let's go back over to Dallas here. And then let's take Najee off. Let's take Davis off. Let's take D'Lo Russell off. And let's do Caleb Martin. I think Caleb Martin RA boost, right? Caleb Martin is at 0.5. Yeah, I mean he. So what did he play last? Because whatever he played last game is probably just going to be what he plays this game. I would think. 32 minutes, yeah, because no Najee though. No Najee Marshall. So and no Klay though. So I'd probably have Caleb for like 27 minutes, I think. Caleb Martin, let's do him per like 27. Yeah, and he's at 7.9 rebounds and assists. So I don't hate that. I think you can bet on better stuff though than Caleb Martin rebounds and assists, honestly. Yeah, Musa lean over for sure. Maybe LaMelo's probably not going to play a ton because it's a back-to-back. So you could definitely talk yourself into that. PJ Revenge versus the Hornets, dude. That was a long time ago. Caleb Martin filling the void. Let's see, Klay threes. We talked about Klay. I think Klay's a lean over for sure. Max Christie's hot and cold, not consistent. What's the recipe for his success? I have no clue. I think it's just a confidence thing with him, honestly, dude. He's one of those guys that like either he's feeling it and he's gonna be hunting his own shot or he's not. Okay. All right, fellas, I'm gonna chill now. I've been yapping for 50 minutes straight, and I kind of just want to chill. So I'm gonna go put on some of these games. Let's see, these games start. I mean, if there's any like cool lineup news, guys, that we get, we can definitely go circle back to that. But until 9, I'm just gonna be chilling and watching these games. And if there's anything questions you guys have on props, we can definitely quick go over them maybe. But I'm gonna put on a game for myself personally. Let's see, where is this at? Oh, there she is. What games are y'all gonna watch? Just curious. I do. So Peyton Watson, I do like. I liked his 1.5 threes. I don't know if that's there anymore, but I do think it's like actually. What is Peyton Watson's points at? Because I'm not gonna have like I'm looking at like a screen and I'm like looking at something different. So, yeah, you guys gotta drop price and line instead of just like the names one right now. Oh geez, Prime Video, damn. So Ryan Rollins, that ass has 3 fouls, bro. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. That's actually bullshit. Oh my gosh. That shit is chopped. Hopefully he's actually like doing something, I guess, dude. I mean, I don't even know. Ryan Rollins, 2-pointer. Yeah, miss. Gets an assist, gets another assist. Miss. Foul. Subbed out. What a joke, bro. Got 3 assists, I guess. I mean, that shit's beyond cooked, bro. If Ryan Rollins is going to play 8 first half minutes, that shit is beyond cooked. So that sucks. That actually sucks ass. Yeah. Let's see. What is this? Where do you think Giannis will end up at? Dude, do you see the Minnesota news? The Minnesota news was kind of crazy. Like, dude, okay, this is going to be a hot take, bro. I think trading for Giannis for any team is a massive mistake. You're going to overpay for him. Look, dude, in the new second apron, salaries, like if you have a max player, and not saying Giannis isn't like worth being a super max, he obviously is, but he low-key has like these calf injuries all the time, bro. Like that's not good at all. That's like the last injury because that could easily lead to like a really like long-term injury. So I think that first of all, Giannis might be injury prone. Second of all, how old is Giannis, man? I'm gonna quick look this up. Giannis age. Giannis is 31 years old. Look, his style of play is not going to age well whatsoever. He can't shoot. Like Giannis, I don't know, man. I don't think trading for Giannis might be like a trade that like sets a franchise back. Even though I mean Giannis is obviously like if he's on the court, dude, he's so good. Like I'm not arguing that, but I just think that that's like kind of risky if you're trading for Giannis, especially with like the salary too. But where does he end up? I think the Wolves. Just kidding. I could see Miami. I could see who's the type of team to trade for Giannis, man. Maybe Miami. Maybe New York. I could definitely see, but yeah, I wonder if like I could also just see them like holding on to him or some like weird stuff like that. Heat. I could see that too. You think Ant Ball's out? I got him for over 6.5 rebounds. Yeah, I like that for sure. I wanted to get in on like a 9.5 RA line if one popped. Unfortunately, I don't think they ever did. Right, they're at 10.5. If so, I mean, I don't think this is a real line on Profit X2, by the way, guys. But if like a 9.5 line pop for Ant, I would want to play that. But that's about it for what I was like looking at, honestly. Rudy Gobert's a game time decision. Okay, cool. White Okoro, Puzelis, Smith, and Vucevic going back to the dub bigs. Yeah, but I do think you're definitely going to get to engage Anthony Edwards, and when he's engaged, he typically rebounds better for sure. The Bulls game. That's what y'all are watching? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to watch too with that IO. I'm probably going to watch the Rockets Hawks. I think that's like a decent one. Dude, I can't believe Ryan Rollins, man. That's actually just so annoying, bro. I just like, dude, that sucks when like you just have a prop and like it just like auto loses in the first half because of like foul trouble. Like, dude, I mean, he's not going to like, I mean, dude, what is this? 29? We have 28.5 PA. So yeah, dude, that shit is beyond cooked. That sucks. If he gets a foul too, like, bro. Shea wants revenge. Yeah, I played Shea over points. I wonder where that line ended up at, honestly. And I also played Julius Randle under points in that game. Let's see, points. OKC, Minnesota. Shea's at 32.5. Julius Randle is at 17.5. Jeez, dude. Damn, that shit's low as hell. Holy crap. Yeah, dude. So Mike Conley, he's ruled out, right? So you're probably gonna see a lot of Bones Highland or a decent amount of him at least. Same with DDV. DDV is gonna play huge minutes here. Is Mike Conley out? Yeah. Guys, I really kind of like Dante stuff, honestly. Like PRA or 21.5. Dante's gonna play huge minutes, and it's not a terrible matchup. Let's see, Dante without Mike Conley, with Ant, with let's do Ant, Randall, Jaden. Okay. 35, 32, 33. Yeah. Dante's probably going to be like close to that 36-minute range, I would think, honestly. And what's Dante just averaging on the year? 22.1, 31. Okay. Thunder Wolves. Yeah. When is it? Damn, it starts at 9:30. I'm probably not going to watch the whole Thunder Wolves game. I'm really trying to make a concerted effort, guys, because I've been getting such bad sleep recently. Partially because of my website, and my website, like it's really hard to make everything fully automated. So like I kind of want to stay up until midnight at least, usually, so I can get funnels up for people who want to use them and refresh the data and stuff. But I've been getting terrible sleep, dude. And I just need a good night of sleep tonight, honestly. Sleep is so damn important, bro. Like that shit just like completely changes like how you feel and how you act and how you maneuver throughout a day. So I'm going to definitely try and get some good sleep tonight. I wish he was going to the Warriors, Giannis. Yeah, dude. I could definitely see the Warriors too, right? I mean, you might as well take a stab at it if you're Golden State, right? Like, I don't know. Like, at least try, because Giannis and Steph would be nasty, dude. Like, actually, I wonder how Giannis would fit. Yeah, honestly, Giannis is kind of like, his play style is kind of just like a good version of Kuminga. And like, y'all can't tell me I'm wrong on that either. Like, he really is just like a good version of Kuminga. So I wonder how that would fit. I mean, in like an off-ball screen offense, but yeah, maybe they get rid of Draymond in that trade too, and just like completely go away from the off-ball screen offense and kind of just go back to like pick and rolls with Steph and Giannis or something. I don't know. I hope, dude. I hope. Josh Okogie starting. Josh Okogie. Yeah, I lean over heavily on that Watson line. I will say, guys, one prop to be cautious on, and I love the matchup for this guy. I love the matchup for Jonas. Really like it. However, I do think that Jonas stuff is honestly like a little bit too high because it's the front end of a back-to-back. He's still only 2 games back from a calf strain. They play the Clippers tomorrow, which is a much more important game than against the Nets. Definitely much more difficult to win, especially with how they've been playing. So I wonder if like they do want to kind of save Jonas to an extent. So I'm not saying to take the under, but I don't know. I could see a range. I could see a world where, you know, they're kind of doing everything they can to not play Jonas a ton of minutes. I probably wouldn't. I don't like Hawk stuff here. I think just like wait and see how stuff pans out, honestly. Hardenstein back. Yeah, it is going to be a movie. Tracy, where are you getting that true probability from? Is it like are you devigging it to like FanDuel or something? Yeah, Rollins is cooked. Even Golden State, they could win right now. They could for sure. I wonder what they'd have to give up though. I mean, well, here's the thing, dude. I bet they could give up salary and then all of their future first picks, because their future firsts are going to be super valuable, right? Like the ones out in advance without like the one Steph, because Steph's going to be gone or either old as hell, one of the two. So the Warriors like 2030 picks and 2029 picks are like super, super valuable, 2031, all that stuff. So I'm sure like Milwaukee would love to get in on those. I think that could be an absolute haul. So yeah, Giannis at Times Square, I agree, against the Knicks. Agree with Giannis. The league has never been kind of athletic big man with no jumper. I agree. Yep, 100% dude. I heard Golden State's a front runner, but who knows? Yeah. I mean, they give up Butler's contract, probably like Kuminga or something too. I mean, that's like way too much money coming in though. I don't know how that would work, honestly. Definitely, yeah. They'd have to give up their future picks, and you know, if they do that and they don't win a chip. But yeah, I mean, if they want to give Steph like one last chance, like I'd say they kind of owe it to Steph. So yeah, Big Apple, no way. Miami, New York, and the Warriors. Yeah, that's probably the 3 most realistic teams. If you overpay for Giannis and won't be get away, yep, I agree completely, dude. I agree completely, and it's way more complicated than just like, oh, you get Giannis, dude. And also, is anyone else like if my team traded for Giannis, I would be a little bit concerned. Like we all thought Giannis and Dame were going to be so compatible and like fit together like a glove, and I know like that roster had like a lot of issues, right? But at the end of the day, dude, Giannis and Dame were pretty underwhelming as a duo, right? Like Giannis kind of is like super, super ball dominant, you know? Like, and obviously he can be a good, great pick and roll man, but like, does he want to do that? Like, not really. So, yeah. Oh, damn. You got Shea at 30 and a half. Yeah, that's a great find. Oh, probably not, honestly, dude. I think you're kind of spreading yourself a little bit thin there. I think that 17 and a half line that's live right now is efficient. Maybe here's the thing. I think maybe like if Rudy Gobert gets ruled out, you might get a 19 and a half that pops up, and then you could go hop back in on that. Cade Taco, 18 and a half points. Not gonna lie, dude. I feel like that's kind of not like, I mean, yes, I don't really know how tacos work because I don't use prize picks and stuff or underdog or whatever it is. But I mean, those tacos, if they don't like take away the juice, you should always play them, obviously. Like no matter like if like yeah, you should just always play them, right? Because if it doesn't, I don't know if the juice is factored in though. So yeah, but if it isn't factored in, then you should always play them. For real, my sleep schedule has been horrible lately. Got to get it fixed. Yeah, it's tough, dude. Like especially tonight, dude, because obviously I'm a big Wolves fan and like I love watching Wolves Thunder. So honestly, I might eat my words and stay up and watch this game, which is so messed up to say, bro, because I need to just get some sleep like badly and just like get on a good sleep schedule. But yeah, dude, it's yeah, I got to get mine fixed too, so I completely feel that. I think that like yeah, just like bro, it's so overstimulating if you're sweating out games and watching hoops and stuff. It's like impossible to go to bed like afterwards. I so I wouldn't play that because I think that you need like Musa foul trouble or you need like a blowout. I think to get the minutes that I would want for that one. But yes, the matchup is great. But I wouldn't personally play that. Gobert's in. Okay, nice. Hell yeah, dude. Do you like Sexton, by the way? He's been pretty much assistant play for me back to backs. 10 plus points, 3 plus assists. I don't hate that. Yeah, the back to back angle makes sense, right? Because minutes are going to be way better. Way better with LaMelo playing limited minutes. So yeah. Giannis needs the ball at all times. It's possible to get him to be a screener. Yeah. No, he's literally Jonathan Kuminga, but like actually good, right? Like he literally is. So I wonder how that would be a fit, but yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe you get Giannis. Maybe Giannis would be more willing to do like the little things though. Like if you once he leaves Milwaukee, right? Because especially the past couple of years, right? Like the team has been so bad, and like I don't know. Maybe you put him on a team with another true number one option, like an Ant, like a Steph, like a Jalen Brunson, and like maybe he is like more willing to set hard screens and roll to the basket. Yeah, I don't know. You think he would? Giannis doesn't seem like some like super egotistical dude that's like, no, I'll give me the ball and that's it. Nikola no Giddy. Nikola no Giddy. What do you mean by that? I have no clue what you mean by Nikola no Giddy. Wherever Giannis goes, he wants to win. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. And like, so, dude, and honestly, I think that's why he won't go to Minnesota, right? And I think KD realized this too, is that like KD knew like that the price to get him would be because he wanted to go to a team that could give up first so they didn't have to deplete their roster, you know? So I think like Giannis probably wants to do the same thing. I guess, but there's reports saying that like Giannis wants to go to Minnesota, which, dude, I mean, I don't know if I actually buy that. I think that's, I don't know. You just don't hear people like saying, "Oh, let's go to Minnesota." You know, I mean, we'll see. Damn, dude, they got to check Rollins back in. They're getting killed. They might as well check Rollins back in. Like, what's the point of not? Like, honestly, dude. Like, what is Doc Rivers, by the way, guys, is such a terrible coach. I mean, we all know this, right? But I can't believe he deadass is an NBA coach in 2026. Like, it's actually crazy. Yeah, they're just sitting Rollins on the pine, dude. Like, oh, like, dude, you guys are down 16 to the Wizards. Just like put him back in. Who cares if he has 3 fouls? So these dudes are getting killed. Jay Will. I actually think Jay Will's probably going to play a lot, dude. Like, honestly, Isaiah Hardenstein, there's no way Isaiah Hardenstein plays it. Like, I will say this, the 6.5 line is like a good, like, odd number because Jay Will Loki like doesn't only shoot threes, but like a lot of his shots are threes. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think I like it. Okay, what the? Yeah, I would say off Hartenstein stuff though, man. I mean, dude, he's been out for a long time with a calf injury, right? I mean, realistically, like OKC, they care about long-term health more than winning against the Wolves. And I think that Isaiah Hartenstein came back from a calf injury earlier this year, and it was against the Thunder or against the Spurs in that cup game, right? And he only played 20 minutes, if I'm remembering off the top of my head. So if you're only going to get 20 minutes out of him, I don't think 3 assists is. I mean, 3 assists is probably fairly set, if that's the case. But I definitely see the vision with that, right? DHOs with Shea to get Gobert in action. Yeah, no, 100%. You're spot on with that. But also, he might not even start the game if they want to like limit his minutes. Giannis trade talks are kind of fake. TBH Shams is chatting most of them. He didn't publicly ask for a trade. I don't think they're fake, dude. Oh, so here's what I heard. I heard on honestly, guys, a great podcast, a fun podcast to listen to. I'm sure you guys have heard of this before, but like I'm actually a big fan of the Hoop Collective, the Brian Windhorst podcast, and they explained it really like so ever since the Luka trade, right? What they theorized was that every star kind of wants the Luka trade treatment, not where you get traded out of nowhere, but where you get traded and like they feel bad for the player for getting traded, right? Like they because Giannis obviously doesn't want to they trade me now, I need to leave. Like that's obviously not going to happen or Giannis does not want like Milwaukee to hate him and stuff. So yeah, and threes, it is at 2.5, isn't it? That's super low, I will say. Oh, dude. Yeah. I think he got up good 3 volume in both games, 3 for 6. And if you guys remember that last and 3 he hit, no one was very late in the game. Yeah, if Hartenstein starts, I don't hate it. I like it more for sure, but I don't know. I just like whenever I see a juice 3-point prop, I never even like consider it. I just don't 3-point props and laying juice on them, I don't think is very smart because they're just 3 points are the most variance market to bet on by far. So it's like I like buying into variance, right? By getting plus money threes. So if you want to take Ant for 4+, I don't hate that. But yeah, my gosh, bro. Rollins really didn't check in at all in the second quarter. Like, I totally get that he has 3 fouls, bro, but who cares? Like, you guys are getting killed. That's lame. He had 3 fouls in 8 minutes. That's what happened to Rollins. Yeah, I think he has shots. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, he obviously he loves Milwaukee. He also just like doesn't want to play like meaningless hoops the rest of his career. Like he's self-aware about how cooked the Bucks are, right? Like, dude, I mean, Giannis is never gonna win a playoff series probably if he stays in Milwaukee. Like, honestly. So unless they like win the lottery this year and you get like a generational prospect who actually pans out early. But even then, dude, it's like this team is cooked with like the Dame wave and stretch thing. Miles Turner kind of looks like a flop for them. Dude, I don't know. I think this team's pretty chopped, honestly. Chris Middleton. Yeah, Rollins is fried. Rollins is completely fried. Lou Dort threes. Yeah, we left Lou Dort pretty wide open last game, I believe, actually. Oh, dude, 2.5? Hell no, bro. It is plus money. Pelicans are a great matchup. Raptors 4 for 8. Let's see. How many attempts did he get up against us? 7 and 10. So honestly, dude, I lean over. At this price, I lean over. I would probably have it being like -1 or plus 115, plus 120 or so. Embiid starting to play the whole first quarter. Like, oh, nice. Yeah, dude, that is an super interesting angle for sure. Refs got money on it. Wish I was watching the Rollins fouls. I paid off the refs. Sorry, guys. I mean, the refs have the under on Rollins. Yeah. Dude, that stinks. Rollin, yeah, that's just like a crappy start to the day. Like that's like basically like losing one to like injury. I'm about to watch the Rockets game and see what's going on with that with Thompson because IO comes off. Yeah, KD hit that. Oh, brick. That would have been a Thompson assist. Let's see how they're guarding Dyson. Okay, Corey Kispert, brick. I wish Amen Thompson would just like say screw it sometimes, bro, and just like go to the cup with like authority. I feel like he never does that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, these Rockets, bro. I feel like Thompson just like needs like a wide open lane to take. Like he's got to like lower his shoulder. Oh my gosh, bro. Timeout. These dudes, bro. Yeah, they are. I actually like that too. I like that a lot. I lean under completely with you. I was on his under 3.5 or 2.5 threes against the Pistons last time and it didn't get home. But I swear, Royce hit like two like pick and roll threes. It was the weirdest stuff ever. Like usually he just spots up no matter who's playing, and he got like two pick and roll reps and like literally hit threes on both of them. It was actually like such bullshit. But yeah, no, I agree completely. It's McDaniel's is the one who that they're gonna leave intentionally open for sure. He got 3 fouls in 8 minutes. Um, yeah, McDaniel's is gonna be left pretty intentionally wide open. Let's see, what are his points at though? 12 and a hook. I really like that. I think 12 and a hook is a pretty good line for Slim McDaniels for sure. 15 and a half PA. What is that? That's pretty good too, honestly. I don't like Jaden's rebounds. I would leave Jaden's rebounds out of everything because he just guards Shea the entire game. So he could also get into foul trouble, to be honest. Hopefully not, but yeah, shot 4 for 13 last time against them. Only 3 for 6, weirdly enough, in that first game, which that's just totally unlike OKC. What does that mean? Is it like a red card? What a red card? What do you mean red card? What is a red card? I always never drive when I have their points only pass. Yeah, dude. What do you mean by a red card? Yes. So if he gets 6 fouls out of the game, so I set him up. Yeah. Okay. Heat Bulls. Nice. Heater up early. Take a timeout, Billy, and get Io in that game. That would be ideal. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. If he's gonna play 12 minutes for sure. I agree. I agree, Levi. I don't really get the lore behind Houston, especially now that they don't have what's his name? Steven Adams. I think no Steven Adams is actually like massive, honestly, for them. He's just such a big part of their identity and like raises their floor every game. Dude, their offense stinks. I think that honestly, obviously, I hope that Thompson does good tonight. I don't think Amen Thompson's that good, bro. Like, dude, playoff setting, Amen Thompson, dude, he can't do anything on offense in the half court besides like get spoon fed like lobs and I don't know, dude. Like, I think Thompson is actually people talk about Thompson like he's like a top like 10 like asset player in the league because of his potential and stuff. I just don't really see it, dude. Did Capella ever get lines or no? Capella got a true. Yeah, dude, Clint Capella's going off. Dude, these Rockets, bro. Dude, these Rockets are actually so hard to watch, dude. It's just like such ugly basketball. Yeah, no, he played a minute and picked up 2 fouls, and then yeah, that was it. No, Sengun, he sometimes does. Yeah. Rollins lost already, guys. Like, I mean, don't get your hopes up for anything on that, dude. That thing's over. All right, go Thompson. Just put the foot on the gas. Oh my gosh, hit that KD. Oh my, dude, go up. Oh my gosh, Thompson. Oh, bro, Amen Deadass has 4 potential assists already, and none of them have converted. And then KD just dropped the pass, and Thompson's not even looking at the rim. Dude, this is brutal. This is actually like this today. Today's gonna be like a really rough day. I kind of got a feeling. Not gonna lie, like the Rollins stuff. What's that a foul on Sengun? Yeah, yeah, no, they yeah for sure. I think that's an edge in the market too. Like rebound props against the Rockets. I feel like they're getting still like a little bit overvalued just because their season long stats. Cue the circus music. Yeah, seriously, seriously, bro. Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah, exactly. We're reading my mind. Yeah, no, for sure, dude. I actually agree with that completely. Acting like the Rockets are some like they're full of Wilt Chamberlain still. And Nikhil. I miss Nikhil on the Timberwolves, man. Such a good player. That's actually kind of why we like sometimes stink. I think. Oh man, bro, can you drive to the basket, dude? Like, jeez. Is anyone else watching this Rockets game? Oh, geez, Christian Coloco shot a three. Did did watching Amen Thompson is Dude, honestly, sweating out a Thompson prop, you're kind of just like praying that the other team misses a shot, so it can be like a transition opportunity. Like I swear, like a turn, like a live ball turnover, dude. You're kind of just like, dude. Once it gets to half court, he is so cooked. He doesn't do it. This dude just doesn't do anything, bro. Okay, Thompson in the half court. What's he doing? He's just dribbling it. Yep, feed Sengun on a post up. Just sit in the dunker spot. Watch Jabari jack up contested three and brick it. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, the books knew something with Thompson. You're watching the Wizards game, yeah. Go to the cup, dude. Just go try to score or something. Okay, nice. You got fouled. Let's go, man. Be aggressive. Like Amen can actually like he can do a little something when he drives. He just doesn't do it a lot. I don't know why. Oh, Payson. Who else do you guys think gets traded at the deadline? You guys have any other trade deadline thoughts? I think trade deadline time of year is always super fun. Chris Middleton, as a Rockets fan, I confirm that Thompson in the half court is a liability. Defense just play off him. Yeah, it is. It is tough to watch, dude. I think he could counteract it though if he was just a little bit more aggressive. He just doesn't really like being, and it's weird because he actually like he averages. I mean, he averages so many points because he plays so many minutes. But yeah, I mean, for like he could be way better if he was just a little bit more aggressive. And also, if he just like he needs, I feel like he needs to be willing to shoot a little bit more. Grant, okay, KD just got a dunk. Cat's getting traded. Yeah, I think he should, dude. I think Cat. I mean, dude, I like Cat as like a Wolves fan and stuff. Dude, Cat, his contract is awful. Like genuinely, it's terrible. So yeah, and he also just kind of sucks at defense, or not even kind of. He does suck at defense. So there's that too. And it's also Cat's just a bad fit, dude. Brunson's like a pretty like selfish point guard, honestly. Like Brunson needs to be doing a little bit more like to involve and stuff. I think. Oh wow, Brunson's a crazy block. Repay the man. It's Jay Sean take time, I guess. Up to Thompson. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Cat's getting traded too. Yeah, he's if he was more decisive and leaned on his driving ability more, I think he could get yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, oh, Dyson for three? Oh, Yeah. Oh yeah, Porter. Yeah. Who do you? I think Porter would be a great fit on Golden State personally. I think like Porter, when you look at like how he plays, like he's doing really good in like an off ball system, and that's what Golden State is. So I think that Porter would be like a really good fit for that team for sure. And also they just like need him. Like they need another guy to do something. Sengun. Sengun is tough to watch sometimes too, dude. Like his finishing stinks. Finishing at the rim. What are you guys doing? Is Io checked in yet? He is. Let's see. When did this dude check in? Oh, nice. Towns too awkward. Yeah, he just like fouls a ton, dude. Just fouls, 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 offensive foul and stuff. Thompson's blocks and dunks are definitely entertaining, though. He has a highlight. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, like, yeah, no, you can. I mean, you can absolutely see. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but like, I feel like he's just so overrated. I guess like just because he's such a liability on offense. Um, if Spurs wants to make a big splash, they have D Harp and Castle can be traded. Kaminga, Cat, Randall, Lamelo. Yeah, I think the Spurs should honestly, dude, take advantage of Wemby while he's on like a super small contract. I think that would be like. I mean, I know they want to like not rush it and like have them grow together and stuff, but I think that would actually be pretty smart if they were to make a move and add like a nice piece. 'Cause there's definitely like a lot out there. Sengun just looks so unexplosive right now. I don't know if the injuries or what. Yeah, I don't know either. Probably a little bit of the injuries. Probably his finishing at the rim just stinks, bro. Like I feel like he misses so many like bunnies. Don't think much of Thompson last year, but yeah, quietly impressed. Yeah, for sure. Okay, guys. Honestly, I'm actually gonna end this stream. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done for like my moving process and um for my website and stuff. So I do kind of want to like spend some time and working on that. But I do appreciate you guys all tuning in for this and chilling with me for a little bit while breaking down the games and all that. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow at 6 p.m. just with a normal stream. And yeah, thank you guys once again for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next time.